Do you have any good resources for us, like books? I know this is a new and emerging field, but something that just really lays things out. And I know everybody has their own different ways of doing things and timelines and solutions.
What specifically, because there isn't a single good source.
Okay.
But what do you feel that you want to learn more about, so I can try and pick my brain on which aspect? Like, is it the science behind prolotherapy?
That would be good.
Okay, so Tom Raven has a textbook on prolotherapy, which I actually think might be at the school's library. I could be wrong on that, but that is a good resource for understanding kind of how prolotherapy works, at least at the time it was written.
And then like maybe a book that has injection sites for each joint, different avenues, ways to go in.
Baumgartner has a book, which we have an old version here. I can show you. This is for palpation guided, so it goes over the landmarks for all the major joints, where you would insert, kind of where you'd redirect, that type of stuff. That I think is good, and I learned a lot from that book. Outside of his, I'm slowly putting one together, just because I do things differently than he does, but outside of that, I don't think there's really any good text showing locations for injections.
Did this book show that? Do you remember this one from last quarter?
Yeah, so that one shows how to do nerve injections.
Oh.
So that's going to be more so for here's patient positioning, needle entrance, what landmarks you're looking for like a brachial plexus block, which a brachial plexus block is identical to a brachial plexus nerve hydrodissection. It just depends on the solution that you're using, right? An anesthesiologist is going to use ropivacaine for surgery, or we're going to use something like D5W or PRP or stem cells. So that one's more for nerve hydrodissection, but it's still a good book to get. I'm trying to think. The kind of gold standard book for ultrasound guided injections is Malanga's book, Malanga. It is, so Malanga does, he's an MD, and he does a lot of orthobiologics, but this textbook was written from a, I'll say like a steroid type approach, meaning you're not going to find a lot of, here's how to inject. Like, he has MCL, and I'm pretty sure he has LCL, but then there's nothing on like coronary ligament. Like, so some of the smaller structures that don't generally get addressed with a steroid approach aren't in there. But it shows you patient positioning, needle selection, and all that kind of stuff for ultrasound guidance. And then for fluoroscopy, the interventional spine, the International Society for, the acronym is ISIS. Well, it used to be ISIS. They dropped the first I, and now they're just CIS.
It's a good idea.
I
Spine
remember that.
Intervention Society. That's it.
Maybe Dr. Nick's class. I can't remember. Somebody's class. I remember that. I'm like, what?
About the ISIS book.
Yeah.
Bethel's probably mentioned it.
Okay.
Because he still calls them ISIS. But that's the gold standard textbook for fluoroscopy guided approaches. But that's, again, a pure like spinal joint injection.